First, at 10 tonight, we begin with a live look at the ICE facility in South Portland. You can see there's a large crowd gathered there, the largest we've seen in quite some time, as President Trump prepares to deploy 200 National Guard troops to the city. And a key court ruling on that deployment could come at any moment. It appears things might start to get tense there. Thanks for joining us. I'm Anthony Gastura, and this is the 10. Within the last hour, Portland police arrested 2 people for blocking traffic outside the ICE facility. Our Ariel Yacobazi is live there now. Ariel, you saw those arrests, and walk us through what you're seeing right now, even that large crowd gathered behind you there.
Yes, Anthony, a lot larger than what we've been seeing in the last couple of days. Let me step off here. You can see on the left side of Bancroft Street and the right, and even on the other side of Moody Avenue, you can see several people are out here. Not everyone is a protester, though. Some people are very, very curious about what's going on. What you just missed, though, I think you just saw the tail end of it. We just saw some federal agents coming to let several vehicles out, which is pretty routine, and we see a lot of people getting pretty upset about that. To my right here, you can see federal agents on the roof, and then at the very top of the roof there too, there are federal agents also looking from above. And let me direct you to the left side of your screen. Right over here we have Portland Police. They've been keeping a watchful eye on things, and they've been a big part of everything that's been going on here. But remember, their job is a lot different from what federal officers are doing, and Portland's police chief wants everyone to know they're doing the best they can. Portland Police Chief Bob Day addressing reporters Friday, following a week of amped-up protesting on the South Waterfront.
We are doing the job that's expected of us.
If you've been here, you've probably seen a lot of different types of police officers. Each of them, according to the Portland Police Association President Sergeant Aaron Schmautz, has a different job to do.
So everything that we do, all our entire crowd control response, is born out of the events of 2020. Specifically, the DOJ, we have a consent decree, they instructed and informed a lot of that.
As he explained to us, these officers in the white shirts are the community liaison officers.
We have liaison officers who are specifically assigned to be present to kind of help navigate who might help, but they're also not there specifically to engage or run into or investigate crime.
They also have officers on bikes and other officers around, but you might not see them. All of this is meant to keep the peace, Schmautz says.
Every single person who puts a uniform on does it with the desire to serve their community. They're doing their level best. There's new information and very confounding circumstances. But it is just an incredibly untenable situation.
Something our crews saw Friday evening was a young protester being detained by federal agents after it appears they put their foot on federal property. As we saw, it appeared to make many people upset. What are you doing here? After the interaction, we spoke with Randall Blazak. He's a part of Cure PMW, a group out here every week teaching people different skills in what can be a highly contentious environment.
Part of this has been teaching de-escalation skills, giving people skills in the protest movement and as well as with the police to help sort of bring things down when the tensions get high, because people get very emotional.
And Anthony, back out here live, that's certainly something that we're seeing right now. A lot of people are kind of getting in the mix of things, trying to find out what's going on. And I really want to mention, I sort of mentioned it earlier, but not all of the people out here tonight are anti-ICE protesters, which is something we've seen since early this summer. We have a lot of different types of media and journalists and people claiming to be independent journalists documenting what's going on. We've also got a few counter-protesters on the opposing side. And we have people from around the state, and we just heard from around the country, really, to see for themselves what's happening. But Anthony, there's still no sign of federal troops here in Portland, but we're continuing to follow that, and we'll have the very latest updates on air and online at KOIN.com. Back to you.